So today I woke up at 6 a.m. and it's actually really funny because I had to wake up at 6 a.m. today to get everything done before I had to get out of the house, which is 6:45, but I forgot to change my alarm, and my alarm was set at 6:45 a.m. and by some miracle I woke up at exactly 6 a.m. without any alarm. I think it's your brain, it remembers things and somehow it can feel the time. I don't know how that happens, but nevertheless I did wake up on time, and I'm actually heading to my morning boxing class right now, which I just recently actually signed up for. This is my third week that I'm going, I think. It's actually been great. I did practice some boxing by myself before that for a couple months on my heavy bag at home. I'll have a couple clips here shown of my bag work at home. Don't judge me too harsh on it. And I gotta say, having this morning class, having something that you have to do early in the morning is actually really good, because I'm somebody that struggles with waking up early. I'll snooze my alarm clock. I'll have a million different alarms set at each minute of the day. Having something like this where I know I have to wake up and there is no negotiating because I don't want to be either late to class or miss my class, it's really good, because I'm also looking forward to this, to having to do this in the morning. So if you are somebody that struggles with waking up, join something, join something early in the morning that you also really like, that you look up to. And as we are driving, I do just want to show you guys the horrific traffic scene in here. LA traffic, man, can't beat this. We haven't even entered the freeway yet. Okay, so some rerouting, because the freeway, the first like a mile or something, was like an hour traffic. I don't know what happened. Somebody got stuck there, some probably big accident. Oh yeah, I'm not even kidding, I backed out of the freeway. And then some people backed out with me because they probably noticed that thing, it wasn't moving today. And yeah, I was actually gonna be like hour late to my class, so yeah, not happening. I did some rerouting and we're actually gonna be about 10 minutes early to my class, which is really nice because I've been late every single day that I've actually started. And it's this traffic, man. It takes me about an hour every day to get there, and it really is a shit show. Yeah, that's LA traffic for you. So for the rest of the day, this is my first part, going to my boxing class, and then afterwards I do actually have a day job that I go to, believe it or not. Yeah, I haven't escaped the matrix yet, but we're on our way. I actually have really high hopes for the apps that I'm building, because it's for the first time ever I'm building something that I genuinely think solves a really big problem, and I'm going to talk later about that later in the vlog today. But for right now, enjoy a b-roll of the roads of Santa Clarita and LA. A couple more people found out about the shortcut. Yeah, we have a bit more build up in here, and we have officially entered the freeway with a lot less traffic than we would have to. I think I'm gonna use this road from now on. It's actually pretty sweet and short. Fucking hate left lane campers, man. I have like a theory on left lane campers. I think there's like intentionally placed like NPCs, and they just gotta make your life harder, man. Like they have to block the road. They have to create traffic jam behind them. These NPCs are like 90% of the traffics out there they're the reason of it. It's not like crashes, it's not accidents. Most of the time if you've ever tried skipping traffic, going through traffic, you'll see that at a point the traffic just ends and there's like an open road at the end, and it's just a couple cars at the front that are just, I don't know, they're just like intentionally placed NPCs, and they just make the road go slower. Put your thoughts in the comments. Am I right? Am I right? I think I'm right. So we are finally here. And the sun is making it a bit harder to see, but I'm just entering the parking lot right now, which is under the plaza. So yeah, got here just about 20 minutes early, so I'm pretty happy about that. Okay, so just finished with the workout, the boxing workout, and it was about an hour and 20 minutes of work. Pretty intense. I'm still sweating after it. But yeah, I just showered and right now I'm heading off to my day job, which is in an office, so it's pretty nice and pretty chill. Gonna be there until about 4:30 p.m. and then gonna head home to continue working on the app. And yeah, I mean, right now almost all of my quote-unquote free time is being wasted or spent on the app. So yeah, I just want to get that done very quickly and start testing it and see how it works. But yeah, good workout after my day job, and I'm gonna see you guys after I get out. Okay, so I just got off work. It's 4:40 right now. Was quite a busy day. Had to stay a bit overtime to finish. So heading home right now, gonna be there in about an hour. It is a bit more intense with traffic during these hours. And then I have an hour of violin practice. Yes, I do also practice violin. And then gonna be working on the app for the rest of the day. Hopefully we'll resolve some issues. I've been having some issues, but let me actually tell you guys what the app is about that I'm building right now. The app is for home health facilities, which are facilities that connect nurses or send over nurses that they have to patients to take care of them at their home. Because a lot of patients, when they have, a sickness, they're not very well, and they go to the hospital, the hospital discharges them and refers them to a home health facility because they need care outside of just the hospital. They need somebody to be going to them constantly to take care of them at home, and that's what a home health does. And the main issue I've really seen with them is the lack of communication, or the way that they communicate. And this is with many businesses out there who have to connect with their teams, and that is that they're using messages, they're using WhatsApp, they're using a lot of different apps, Gmail, Mail. They're using all these apps just to be connected to their teams, and it's taking a lot of time from them. And I've seen that because I've worked within it. And so this app that I'm building is really going to save them a lot of time, and it's going to save them a lot of headaches. And I do truly believe that this is an app that can make a difference, because I've compared it to the competitors that are on the market right now, and the competitors on the market are providing a simple chat, a messaging feature for really high prices, in my opinion. And it's not really worth it the way I see it, because it's just basically a chat that they call quote unquote safe, that more safe than messages. But this is not something that home health facilities are that concerned about throughout their day-to-day lives, because there's a lot of things that they have to constantly be managing. And so my app actually helps with that and save them a lot of time. So I do have a lot of high hopes for this. It's gonna take me, I want to say, another 3 weeks to complete it, hopefully, and launch it to the App Store. And I do hope to get 5 users if I can within the first 2 months. 5 users hopefully would get me to a good referral base, and then I would start getting referrals from there. But we'll see how it goes. I have about 50 more or 40 more minutes to get home. So yeah, after I get home, I'm gonna probably do a couple more shots there and resolve the day. And so this is the end of the day while I'm working on the app. And just to show you guys some of the things I've built, I currently have about 9 pages. As always, we have some errors we have to fix. But yeah, this is basically the first page that the clients do land on. These are some patient boxes. Whenever somebody adds a new patient, the box appears. And so I have a chat function, we have a chat page. I just fixed the error with the documents. I mentioned earlier in the video that I had some errors with fixing up the documents where it wasn't showing up. Right now it does, which I'm super happy about. And yeah, I still got some design fixes to make. Some of the pages are a bit too short or too long to work on the mobile app. The app is actually pretty much done at this point. I just have to make some design changes, and then there's like 2 or 3 functions that I just thought of that I want to add. But other than that, there's not much more. The app is almost ready to publish to the App Store. And so if you enjoyed this day in the life, make sure to subscribe, press the like button, and do stay tuned for more, because I'm gonna make a second part of this when the app is almost or hopefully fully deployed and in the App Store, and I'll be giving you guys some updates throughout in my videos later on. So subscribe and stay tuned.